Yeah, doing that now. Yeah, let's go with the like blue dice today. We'll see how that treats us. 5454. We got some Hoku. We got from Green Bay. What is life? Perhaps Scott. Good morning. Five hard 10 primary top set both dice. My camera's not working, so we're gonna put the dice over there today. Ran out of battery, so maybe we'll get it going before the show starts. We'll see. But yeah. 358. So I comment on my video from last Friday, which I find hilarious actually. Bothers me, but does not bother me at all, I guess. And the comment basically said, I hate everything about your live stream. I hate your music. I hate your cute names that you made for all the dice sets. I hate the amount of sevens that you threw. I hate pretty much everything. And I'm like, well, thanks for the feedback. And I said, obviously this live stream is not for you. I said, be gone. Yeah, I'm serious about that. You know, why take the time to be 100% negative about something? 628. If you don't like it, just don't watch it, I guess. You know, it's freaking hilarious that you put a comment like that out there. If you obviously liked it or hated it that much, I don't really care. I really don't, because I'm obviously not trying to suit that person's needs. I am here. And the other one was he didn't like all the call outs of all the people in the chat and watching the stream. He didn't like that either. Here we go. Here's a 7 for that person. 527. Guys, remember, I do this for fun. I do this because I'm trying to challenge myself. I do this because I am trying to become a better dice shooter. Never once have I said, good morning, Kevin, Blue Jay Way. Never once have I said that I'm a professional dice shooter. Never once have I said that I'm an expert dice shooter. Do I have some skill at shooting dice? I would like to think so. I would like to think I have some knowledge of dice shooting. I would like to think that I have lots of hours put in of experience in dice shooting. I know what I'm looking for. Now, whether replicating what I'm looking for on a consistent basis is an actual factual thing, I have no clue. Some days I do very well. Other days, not so much. And I will say this, since I hurt my shoulder a few months ago, every day has been different. Like today, my shoulder is bothering me somewhat. I'm having a hard time getting the dice to the end of the table right now. You know, so I mean, it's all those types of things. But I know I'm just kind of whining, griping, whatever. But you know, guys, if you're gonna put a comment like that, don't even watch the stream then. No, again, I don't get paid very little to do these. So it's not about the money. This is about me practicing, trying to do my best for everybody that's on here and to have some entertainment value. You guys are my only friends, literally. I talk to you guys on a daily basis. Some of you guys talk back, some do not. And to me, that's what makes it enjoyable. Ace deuce. Using a Hardway set for all these, by the way. Anytime a 1 or 6 shows, that means it's off axis. Anytime a 5 shows, it's primary top side, 4 primary front side, 2 is a primary bottom side, or double pitch, and a 3 is a primary back side. So I'm looking for at least 1 die off axis. Primary on both sides, the same side, or a single pitch like this right here, which is a 5-4. I am not looking for a double explosion, a double implosion, or a double pitch of the dice. So all doubles we are not looking for. Thanks, Matt Hatter. Yeah. Yeah, this his comment right there. We love you, Joe. Good morning. He goes, you are the people that this stream is for. I'm not looking to be idolized. I will tell you that. I could care less. I'm not looking to be idolized. 4-2. I am looking to become a friend. I'm looking to become known as an expert in dice shooting. That type of stuff. But again, I'm just human, and the daily, putting myself out here daily is something that majority of the people in the entire world, 268, majority of the people in the entire world will not do. There's only a handful of us that are willing and able to do this daily. George from CY is an example of one of them. Nemo from Overthinking Craps. We've got John Breaks, Two World Paradise. Trey does it. Mad Dog does it. Alfredo from Texas Crap Shooters does it. I mean, there's only a handful of us that have the cojones to do this on a daily basis, because not every day is good. Not every day is bad either, but I guarantee you that every single one of us that are doing it on a daily basis like this do not get paid hardly anything. My YouTube commissions each month, and a lot of it is in part by the super chats that you guys put out. Good morning, Chris. A lot of it is in part is by the super chats that you guys put out. Is I get $150 a month about that. But let's get the show started, guys. Sorry about the rant. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 616 of the Level Up program, and this is about my daily practice shooting at dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue collar craps style play. So on the YouTube side of things, we got Uncle Hoku checking in number 1. We got Brian from Green Bay. We got Scott from Wide to Life Craps. Blue J-Way, Kevin, good morning. We got John checking in from Alaska today. I think normally it's Southern California that he's checking in for. So he's on a cruise right now. That's awesome, John. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. We got Krista Dice Dejan, who dropped another podcast yesterday, number 3. So I'm about a quarter of the way through. It's actually a pretty good session so far on that podcast, Chris. We got Undisciplined Glenn. We got 208 Craps Joel, and again we got Mad Hatter here. He says we love you. Good morning. Anyhow, let's have a great session here today. If you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab. That'll bring over to the table that we're using here today. I am starting my bankroll off at $6,400 on Crapsee. Remember that this is for educational and entertainment purposes. This is also about my daily practice here, so I am trying to do my best for you guys to make pretend money on Crapsee as much as possible. If I don't shoot well, oh well, you should have bet better. Remember that you want to plan for that short roll, and this goes for real life as well as on this show here. Plan for the short roll, get all the shooter as fast as possible, and if it goes long, great. Make tons of pretend money, make tons of money in the casino, by betting appropriately and going that route. But anyway, let's get started. Less chin, more spin. And we're going to start off with, and my one camera's not working here, so my dice cam, so we're going to be putting the dice in a different spot today. And we're going to start off with a $15 pass line bet, the bare bones minimum on this table, and we'll go all bets set here and dice out. 5-4-5-4 dice at the start. Working on our grip today, we're working on the landing zone, energy levels, the whole 9 yards. And great, we have a 3-4-7 to start off the day. So I know that people love those sevens because it makes me look like such a great shooter. Yeah. Okay, double pitch of the dice, 3-4-7. And that is a pass line winner, come out natural. Loser for the DP. Jacob from Wager Me This put a video out the other day. He was talking about DI versus random, and he's a big believer, saying that he does not believe he can control the 7, which honestly is not that far-fetched. I mean, you really cannot control the 7. It shows up 6 out of 36 combinations. But what he does believe is that you can control certain numbers, meaning that you can see less of certain numbers than others. And my goal is just to prolong the roll however long it takes. 5-4-5-4, all bets set. And dice out. Still a $15 pass line for me. No other bets on the table yet. Looking for a point. We got ace deuce, so we won one, we lost one. Pass line loser this time, DP winner. So if you're betting the line, you should be even Steven at the current moment if you bet the same. It's gonna be a left off the access, so you pitch or double pitch on the right side. And Joel and Matt Head are making plans to meet after this fine entertainment of a show. You guys didn't catch the pre-show here, make sure you check the pre-show. It explains a little bit about my attitude today. We're going to go $15 on that pass line again. And we'll go all bets set. 20 people playing along here. We got 12 people watching. 3 thumbs up. Dice out. And we got another 7, and that is for that person. They love seeing all the 7s coming out here. 6-1-7. And that's gonna be another pass line winner. Come out natural. Loser on a DP. So we're back up $15 to start off the day here. It's a little bit of back and forth of action for us. So we've got 2 7s. One's both dice off access. We never entered that first one, so we got to go through and enter that first one in. So this is fine entertainment here. We got a 3. Now we got an ace deuce. Now we got a 5-4-5-4 with a 1-6. There we go. Now that's all caught up on KPI. Okay, 5-4-5-4. We got all bets set. Still looking for a point here. Shooter number 1. Okay, so This will be our last attempt at the 5454 to see if we do not get a good result. This is the ability to change the dice at the table. We got 134 Big Joe, Craps Master Journey, medium-sized Joe actually. But after this last weekend, it probably is a Big Joe. I did not weigh myself this morning. But I had a great weekend up north with my sons and 4 of their friends. As my older son's bachelor party this weekend. Had a great time. My main goal this weekend was to make sure that nobody ended up in the hospital and nobody ended up in jail. And we were successful on both accounts. They had a great time. Great group of kids. We're going to go with the 320 across bet level here. Let's go with 35 at odds. See, Joel, you must have been, Joel, the one that put that comment out there as last week Friday's show. We got David checking in. Joel says he could have been in bed 5 more minutes. That's fucking hilarious. Chris's motto, no hospital, no jail. That's right. It was a great group of kids. Really good group. We went up north. We did some fishing. We did some trap shooting. We did some paintballing. They did a lot of drinking. I did not touch 1 drop of alcohol all weekend. Both of my kids successfully met the porcelain god on the first and second night. No wild women at the party. That was the one thing that he did not do, surprisingly. But then again, we are in northern Wisconsin. Wild women, maybe. That's about where I'll end that conversation. We got a 4-2, the holy cannoli, the 4-2-6. Single pitch of the dice. Kind of like, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Well, what happens in Crivets, Wisconsin, definitely probably should stay in Crivets, Wisconsin. But no wild women available or present, or at the parties, or wherever we went at all. If you're gonna make sure that you get arrested or hospitalized, make it a good story. Chris, getting arrested in northern Wisconsin, that's a very big possibility. Hospitalized though, that's like an hour to hour and a half transport to any hospital whatsoever. So definitely don't want to get put in a hospital anywhere around there. We got 66 inside pressure. That was hit number 1, 5454. The one guy who actually brought his grandfather's boat. It was a Craft, a 19-foot boat, had 150 horse motor, and he happened to be doing power slides. And one of the times he did it, he had everybody in the boat, not me, of course. And there was too much weight, so instead of sliding, he got stuck, and everybody went against the side of the boat. So that was a fun one for them. All that's set here, and they out. We did some tubing. I did not do that, but the kids did. My one son actually impressed me a little bit. We got the double digit, three hard 6. That's going to be hit number 2, so we'll get out of the shooter here. 5454. This will be primary on the backside both dice. So we are out of the shooter in profit for the first shooter. So that's a good thing after that start that Joel was criticizing me of. Let's bring this bets down here. And let's go 96 across. And I'm just kidding you, Joel. Chris goes, I can tell you for my destination wedding, all exclusive. I already have hired an IV dropping nurse. Yeah, don't let Mrs. Degen get you in trouble there, buddy, because, one thing I can recommend, I've been married twice. One thing I can recommend is make sure that you remember your wedding day. That's always a good thing. Have fun, be loose, all that stuff, but enjoy your wedding day. and remember it. Okay, all bet set. Still at 5454 Hardway set. This out. And we got 3-1 medium-sized Joe, and that's gonna be a winner 4, so that puck will turn off. And that's also gonna be right die off access. Come on, get over there. I used to put in the dice over there. My camera that usually does my dice reading somehow got depleted of juice, so it is really dead. 39 years for Joel being married on Saturday. Congratulations, my friend. That is a huge, huge accomplishment. Hell, these days, anything over 1 year is a huge accomplishment. But 39 years together. Wow, that is awesome. Good job, buddy. That was a winner 4, so we're going to turn off all of our bets here. We'll go $15 pass line bet. And did not pay to cover against the DP. Glenn got sniped again. I'm sorry, my friend. Let's call all that set here. And dice out. I told you, Glenn, we're going to be switching that 6-4-10 to the 3-1-4, I think. Dice out. And we got a 1-5-6 KitchenAid mixer, so let's mark that point of 6. Five, 4, 5, 4, left off axis again. Marking point of 6. Not sure how to bet now, says Scott. Yeah, again, bet for the short roll, hope for the long roll. That's my only advice I can give you. Try to get out of the shooter within 2 hits of the dice. That's usually the best philosophy for any table that you're on. We're on that 6, so let's take that bet down. Let's go 15 and odd. So let's go $15 place bet on that 4. And Scott with chips is Chris. Yeah. 200 on the 4 and 300 DP. Ouch. Sorry, Glenn. Oh, that should wash out pretty much. It did not pay the 4 though. Oh, interesting. 5, 4, 5, 4. Dice out. Six, 3, 9. The easy 9. The Franks. 5, 4. Again, we have a left off axis. As long as I can consistently throw off axis on that left side, I'm fine with that. That's totally fine with me. Let's go to $25 on that 9. 5, 4, 5, 4. So I now had a series that started this weekend, and I watched some of it, not a lot of it, but it's a dice shooting. He's trying to find the world's best dice shooter. So make sure you check that out. It's been some very long sessions, and the premise of the show is if they could throw all of the first person, it's a tournament style, first person that could throw all the combinations moves on to the next round. I was not able to because of my events this weekend. Was not able to watch the entirety of it. Ace Deuce, Alfredo sauce. So I'm not sure who's moving on in what round. Make sure you check that out. Support the community. I know that has been some very long sessions, and I did not enter it because of my events that I had going on. Your chips are going, and yeah, I don't know. Crapsee's been acting really weird at times here lately. I haven't played for a while because I used to play on my phone, and listen to the show at the same time. It won't let me do that anymore. All bets set. So that's why I don't use that much, because if I do it, then I'll have to go like on my computer and my phone at the same time usually. So that's gonna be a 5-2-7 Bruce. So that'll be the end of the first roll here. Ooh, that was a 5-2, not a 5-5. Double pitch of the dice. So 11 roller. Quality of the roll was not the best there, but we still did get paid a little bit. Got out of the shooter. We made $94, 94 pretend dollars on that shooter. So Sarge and Jim battle. Better Jim. Okay. So it lets you, but you have to press play again once you get on to into the table. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but anyhow, let's get our bets out here again, and we'll go $15 on that pass line again. And real simple bet in here today. So we're keeping rolls and box paying hits on Friday. That one was 11 and only put 4 paying box hits. Okay. Yeah, 4 paying box hits. Thanks, Joel. But anyhow, we got 15 our pass line bets. Well, all bets set here. Shooter number 2. Thanks so much. So 4 paying box hits should be enough to get you in profit. Thanks so much. Or 5 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Single pitch of the dice, so it's marked at point of 9. And while you get your bets in here, I'm going to see if I can get that other camera working really quick. It'll be just a few seconds here. I am going to go with that 320 across bet level. We're at 30% on that camera, so that should be enough to get her going while it's starting up here. So I will probably start up at the next shooter. Our bets would be 320 across, and we were going to go with 35 and odds again, and we'll call that all bets set. Base odds 5454. A little bit long on the landing zone. We got a 6-4-10. Waylon's best friend on that end. And it used to be Sorry Glenn. We're still going to keep it at that. 4-5-4. And still left off access to 6. Now, if you're playing, I believe, Tony Leo style, you're seeing a lot of 6s coming up here. So maybe hopping to 6 might be a good thing. Not really sure. Missing Jeff here. Yeah, Jeff has not been kind of in and out of the scene. I know he's been going through a lot of situations and that. So we got Crooked River Craps checking in. Kevin, good morning. Long time no see, my friend. And that was a 10. We got paid out $49. Let's go 44 inside pressure. No, I only want 160 across. We're supposed to go with 320 across. So let's do that. And we'll add in 44 inside pressure. 1, 2, give an extra $10 on there. So that's a mess up on myself. So again, this is why we practice daily, to try to avoid those mess ups. All bets set and ace up. So we're gonna have to adjust, which should be fine here. Ace out. And we got a 6-2 Duracell 8. So that'll be hit number 2. And yeah, our profit I think is big on this one, but we still should get enough to get out of the shooter. It's the second hit on the shooter, so we should be in profit again. Our bet's down with 96 cross betting here, so we're still gonna be in profit. 133 brought back to rack, 96 on the table. And let's see if we can get this camera working really quick here. So that way I don't have to throw the dice all the way over to the side there. Okay, that should be good. Hopefully we'll turn that camera on and see if it's working decent. So let's take the screen off. Let's go over here. Turn that camera on and close enough. I'll adjust it when I go over there a little bit. But anyhow, let's go all bets set here so we get a dice set. 5, 4, 5, 4. And dice out. Good morning, Jen. Jen got a hat. That's awesome. Final you rolled an ATS 30 roller. Good for you, Jen. That's awesome. Dice out. And we got 3, 5, 8, the great bait. And that is not a winner 8, but it is a paying out 8. Adjust that camera really quick, and then we're going to get our bets in, and we should be all set for the rest of the stream here. So adjust it just a little like that, and that should be good. Awesome. Okay, so that was an 8. We're going to go to $30 on that 8. Increase of 2 units. And we'll call it all bets set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 4. Jen has been known to have some decent rolls. That she has. I've had the opportunity to play there a few times. And 5, 2, 7. That right one stuck in one, hit the right wall instead of the going forward. And that's gonna be a 5, 2 out. She again play that short roll, hope for the long roll. And I still made profit off of that one. Hopefully you did as well. Again, the goal is 2 hits and out. So let's switch over. We've had a few single pitches, few one off. Let's go 5, 4, 2, 3. All winner set. It should be a safe set here. And again, we're going to $15 pass line bet there. So we actually won $46 on that shooter. So we're still up for the day. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out. Pay 4, 2, 3. Two, 6, 8. The Duracell 8. So it's marked a point of 8. 4, 2, 3, and 2, 6, 8. Again, we got 320 across bet level, and that's going to allow us to go to 45 in odds now. 5, 4, 2, 3. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. 167.7 out. Wow. That's going to be a both dice off axis there. My problem with the dice rolls today, I believe, is I'm not getting any forward momentum on those dice. They're kind of sitting and landing and dying. So that's going to be a loss on that shooter. So we got a little bit of recovery to do here. 320 down. We're going to figure this out today. But this is great because that'll just add fuel to the person that was it's on Friday, but how my rolls suck. But okay. Again, $15 pass line bets. And this would be a big roll. Watch this. Let's go. All bet set and dice out. We'll make the mechanical adjustments that we need to. There we go. 4-5 R9 Big Daddy Mac. Marking a point of 9. So let's make those mechanical adjustments in our throw, and hopefully we will have better results here. Again, mechanics are huge. Dice sets are big. Understanding the dice sets are big. But having the mechanical adjustments and the repeatability of your throw is what helps you make those adjustments. 320 across again, and 35 in odds. 5454. No, 5423. There we go. And all that set. This out. Two, 4, 6. Kevin Carpenter 2x4. Hit number 1. I'm not sure why you wouldn't call me Gen Edge. Not sure what you guys are talking about there, but oh wow, a lot of big shooters this weekend then. That's awesome. So let's go 66 inside pressure. Extra 15 in odds. And all bet set. Dice out. Six, 2, 8, a winner. No, not a winner 8. That's a Duracell 8. That'll be enough to get us out of this shooter again. And that should bring us pretty close to break even for the day. If I was to take everything off the table, it would be a break even. But this shooter itself individually is going to be a winner for the day. Yeah, it'll bring us almost break even for the day if I took everything off the table. What we're not going to do, we're going to keep on going. We are going to regress our bets. And 196 cross, start building up from here. 5423. Degen Jim is crazy, but he left right before he had a roll also. Passes PSO. It happens to all of us, the PSOs. 5423. Days out. One, 3, 4, medium-sized Joe. Reps Master Journey. So hit number 1 after our regression. 4, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. So we're gonna make this a long roll. Let's see if we can make this till at least 9 o'clock. It's half an hour longer. That would be awesome if we could. 5, 4, 2, 3. Roll number 5 coming up. We're out of the shoot already. We're ready to press in our bets. Let's make that 4 look like a quarter. And we'll call that all bets set and base out. 639, the easy 9, the Franks, and also a winner 9. So that clock will turn off with a 5, 4, 2, 3, 6, 3, 9 result. We're going to stick with that $15 pass line bet. 5, 4, 2, 3. Motion control is important. Yes, 100%. 100%. The mood's not there. Get off the table. Take a break. Take a nap. Get something to eat to leave the casino. Something. 5, 4, 2, 3. Days out. 3 hard 6 double degen, so it's marked at point of 6. After 2 3, we got a 3 hard 6. Jen is one of the most giving people in this community. I will agree with you on that, Kevin. Very much agree with you on that. Okay, point of 6 is out there. Let's move our bets around really quick. I forgot to do that quick. Let's go to $30 on, $25 on that 9. Keep that at place bet, and I'll bet set. They suck. We have 2 on 3 ace deuce. And that is our third one for the day here. And that's going to be no help for us. Quick drink of the Diet Pepsi. Not sponsored by them, but I could be if you wanted to, if they wanted me to sponsor them. 5, 4, 2, 3. Never PSO with a 1 count. Yeah. Dice out. Four, 1, 5, truck and camper. Another hit with the dice. Oops, that was a 4. Get over there. Get over there. There we go. 4, 1, 5. 4, 2, 3. We got a 4, 1, 5 result. Let's make that 5 look like a quarter. Again, 5, 4, 2, 3. And all bets set. 27 people playing along here. 15 people watching. 12 thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up there, everyone. That is awesome. It's a little bit long on that one, and we got 1, 6, 7. So again, mechanical deficiency on the throw, and that's the result of it. This 1, 6, 7. Both base off axis. So we got a couple dollars back to the rack on that one again. That was almost a double-digit shooter there. Almost a shooter. And we brought back $101 on that one. So we're down about just almost $100 on our bankroll for the day here. So we can hopefully make that up on this next shooter. And let's ladder up once, see if we can get a little bit of extra money back here. Let's go $30 on that pass line this time. And we'll go all bet set. Dice out, looking for a point. This is going to be shooter number 5 for the day. Five, 2. That's going to be a primer hit, and that'll be a winner on that pass line. So we'll get an extra $30 back. Let's parlay that right away. 5, 2, 7. Pass line winner, DP loser. We're just going to parlay that bet here. See if we can get some of that money back. 5, 4, 2, 3. Actually, no, we're not going to parlay that. We'll just throw it on the field. Let's do that once. Get back down to 30. We'll go 30 on that field. So we'll cover 44% of the numbers there. And dice out. 5, 4, 2, 3. Here we go. We got a 5, 5 hard 10. Old Bay bushel. So we're going to be marking that point at 10. And we'll get paid on that field. We'll take that down as a nice profit during our come out game. So 5, 5 hard 10. That's going to be a $60 profit for the shooter so far. And let's do this one. So let's take that down. We'll just play the 6 and 8 here, 18 each. And see if we can start increasing from there. I don't know if that's a smart choice or not, but that's exactly $66 out there. So we're into the shooter for only $6 here. Thanks, Matt Hatter. Thumbs up given, he says. So that is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All bet set. And dice out looking for 6s and 8s or 10. Bet for 2, 3. Dice did split apart. 3, 4, 7. That's a primary hit. That's going to be 7. Ouch. So I did the right thing. I lost $6 on that. We're going to switch this off this set because this is not a productive set. And I apologize to everybody for that. 2 thumbs up and 1 down. Thanks, Joe. Hey, I really don't care because that's still the same credit on YouTube. 3, 6, 3, 2, upside down 3V. And that last throw is deserving of a thumbs down. Okay, so we're going to try one more time here. We're going to go at the $30 level for our pass line. And we got to make up a little bit for that. That was a loss of $6 for me. All bet set. Dice out 3, 6, 3, 2. A little bit long on that. We got a 1, 4, 5 trucking camper, so it's marked up on at 5. 3, 6, 3, 2, 1, 4, 5. And we're going to level up our bets here so we can get out the shooter with a little bit more profit this time, hopefully. So we're going to that 640 across level, and we'll try to get $70 in odds out here. 3, 6, 3, 2. And all bet set. Base of this. 4, 3, 7. That one hurts. That one hurts. Okay. That was a 4, 3, not a 4, 6. Double pitch of the dice. Okay. So adjusting the dice sets are not working for us, so we're going to adjust the betting now. We'll go back to the 5-4-5-4. No, because we'll go 5-4-5-3, kissing aces. Yes, we'll do that. And I'm going to... Joe goes, ever since she showed up in the chat, I've been doing bad. No, it has nothing to do with you, Jen. I will tell you 100% has to do with everything with my mechanics right now and my shoulder. I will be 100% honest with you. Transparency is key here. We're going to go $200 don't pass. My shoulder has not been the same since I heard it about a month and a half, or about 2 months or so ago. Some days it's fine, some days it's not, and today is not one of those good days for me. I'm actually having a difficult time getting the dice down to the end of the table. So, but just as an excuse, I don't want you guys to say that I'm using it as an excuse, and there you go. 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Pass line winner, who's in a DP. Joe goes to the DP, and that's a guaranteed loser. Where do we go? We did 5-4, 5-3 dice, so we got a 6-5 mid-mo, yo. And we're going to stick with that $200 don't pass again. We'll try it one more time here. 5-4-2-3. And we'll go all bet set and dice up. Looking for a point here. 5-4, 5-3. Four, 3, 7. Oh God! There you go. Pass line winner. Loser in a DP again. FR5-3. Still looking for a point here. Don't get you started with the term excuse. Yeah, we're gonna go 400 DP. We have the bankroll to do it. 5-4-5-3. Let's see if we can get that back. All bet set and dice out. 5-4-5-3. $5-1 KitchenAid mixer. Marking a point of 6. Okay, so we can go 320 across bet level here now. No, we're not going to. We're going to bring those down. What are we going to do here? We're going to play the iron cross here and use the field to spread across. So let's do this one. So let's go 90 on that 8. Let's go 75 on that. Oh, 50 here. We'll go 100 and there we go. Okay. So we got 100 on the 5, 120 on that 8. We got a $50 field bet, and we'll use that to spread across. Let's go 75 so that we can do a quarter across pressure on 3 numbers each time we hit a field. Arc is low a little bit, Kevin. I have been doing that a little bit lately because of the power of my shoulder right now. Is kind of what's limiting me right now. If you don't know, I hurt my shoulder about 2 months ago, And it's been throwing me off quite a bit. What was our last dice? At 5, 4, 5, 3. So my ability to get it distance-wise has been impacted. So my height of my throw has gone down. 314. Medium-sized Joe. Perhaps Master Journey. Says to be a winner on that field bet. 5, 4, 5, 3. We got 314. So since I have done that, I have tried to regulate it by the energy in the dice itself. So hopefully that makes sense. No, yeah. I was moving a wood splitter from my neighbor's yard into my yard, and I hit the lip of my driveway with the tire, and my shoulder. You ever see like an elastic band when you stretch it and it doesn't go back? Well, that's what my shoulder felt like. It stretched out and it never went back. And I think I tore some of the rotator cuff muscles, but me, being as stubborn as I am, never went to get it checked. Let's add $25 to the 4, 10, and 9 with that. Hit, using that field to expand. And all bet set and dice out. Wow, the ads are throwing out a lot. I haven't made any changes in any of that. I apologize for that, but that's a YouTube thing. Dice out. Wish there was a way to adjust that. 4-4 heart 8 square pair. And that's going to be a hit on that 8. So we're just going to collect that. YouTube puts out the frequencies. Not a lot that I know of that I can do to change that. 5, 4, 5, 4. And we're just going to do same bet with that. So let's go back up 75 on that field, hoping for a field hit so we can use the field to press, and we'll just collect the money that's on the table there. 5, 4, 5, 3, and dice out. For 5 hard 9. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Big Daddy Mac. 4, 5, 3. We got 4, 5, 9. Excuse me. And we're going to use that $75 again to pressure the 9, 10, and 4. Same bet on the field. And we'll call that all bet set. And dice out. And a 5, 2, 7. So this be a 7 out, the Bruce. We got time for one more shooter here. So this will be our last shooter coming up here. And I think I made a profit off of this shooter because of that DP bet that I had out there. No, I lost $195. So I made back one of those $200 shooters. So we're down. Wow, almost $1,000 for the day here. So it's been a pretty tough day here. That was a double pitch of the dice. So we'll go 5, 4, 5, 3 again. And yeah, we'll stick with shoot, what do we do here? Oh, 7. Rolls have been pretty. We're gonna stick with the Jacob $400 don't pass here. So we're gonna stick with the $400 don't pass bet. We'll go all bet set, and we're gonna try to get a little bit more of that money back. 5, 4, 5, 3. Days out. Last shooter for the day. Three, 4, 7. Really, seriously, Joe. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. This set is obviously not working here. Case of the Monday, said Mad Hatter. Yeah, Tuesdays are usually my bad ones for everything. Three, 2, 3, 6. We're gonna repeat that bet. Oh, we'll go to 500 there. Okay, so all bets set. And dice out. $500 will be 1/10 of my bankroll, which is what everybody says you should do. Six, 1, 7. That's a pass line winner. Come on, natural loser on a DP. I'm just messing myself up no matter what I do here for the betting. Repeat that bet. 3, 2, 3, 1, 6, 1. That was, so that was an explosion with a single pitch. 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets out. Days out. Three, 4, 7. Pass line winner. Come on, natural. So this is obviously way past the point of where I would have walked in real life. We have a last shooter here yet, so we're gonna finish this shooter out. Yeah, we're gonna do this one. So we're gonna play Jacob style, but we're just gonna put $15 on the pass line until we get a point established, and I'll play a DP then. That's the adjustment I'm gonna make here. 3, 2, 3, 6. Yeah. My SRR is terrible lately. Half of what it should be today, not even half. Overall, though, we are looking at the overall rolls, and that's still presentable. 3, 2, 3, 6. Two on 3. So I suggest, it's a pass line loser, still looking for a point. Suggest betting opposite what I am doing. 2, 3, 6. 3, 2, 1, or 2, 2, 1, 3. So I would have got some money back on that one if I would have stayed on that DP, but we're going to go get a $15 pass line bet. The last time on this dice set, 3, 2, 3, 6. And all bets set. Dice up top the reds, says Mad Hatter. Magic aces. Wow. Pass line loser. Winner on a DP. Again, I would have been on a DP. I would have gotten it back. 3, 2, 3, 6. Aces. We got 2 hard ones all the way for playing the ATS there. Unreal. Again, pass line $15. And all bet set. Is up. Midnight. Wow. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So this dice set is obviously throwing outside numbers. Unreal. Got 2 hard ones all the way. Do the opposite of Joe. That's right. Again, $15 fast line bets. And all bet sets. Looking for that elusive point. Tour roll number 7 on this shooter. Still haven't gotten a point yet. They said. There we go. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on that end, Daddy Joe. So marking a point at 10. 3, 2, 3, 6. 6, 10. Hooray, Joe. You were hilarious today. 3, 2, 3, 6. Okay. This is gonna be hurtful. We're gonna go DC 500. And I'll bet set. I gotta get some of that light back somehow here. $415 truck and camper. So my DC travel set at 5. 236. We got a 415. And now we're going to do the 320 across that level. And take that 5 down. Let's put an extra $50 on that 10. Okay, what else? We're just going to be pressing our bets, trying to get some of that money back, hopefully. 236. This out. Oh, wow. 5-2. Okay, we're gonna chalked it up as a terrible session today. So obviously the commenter on Friday has some validity at my rolls. But again, this is me putting myself out here daily, trying to improve myself and do the best that I can do. And that was a substantial loss for me on that shooter because of the come out action there. Anyhow, terrible results today, but let's go through anyhow. We had 8 shooters. We had an 11, a 9, a 9. That the last 9 was basically a 2. But we had a 5, 2, 3, 2, 7 in between. 7 is giving the big old finger up the middle. Nothing else is really standing out. We had a lot of 3s maybe. Rescue aces and ace 2s. Yeah, you're right, Jen. Box numbers, inside numbers are way low. Take 4 10s a little low. Come out 7s are off the charts. Everything else was below what we expected. The level up dice roll results through the end of last week, Friday. Let me get to the proper screen there. There we go. And we'll do that. So That turns off. We have got a 9.39 SOR average, and SRR is a 6.67. Our BSR is at 6.34. I will be back tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what, and we are going to hopefully turn things around in that. Yeah, that is an ouch. 16 paying box hits out of 48 rolls today. It's not normal, not normal. Get some rest, says Joe. But anyhow, it is what it is. Scott says we all have bad days. Joe, ice that shoulder, get some therapy, yeah. Effective and cheap. Yep. So anyhow, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be back. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.